According to this week's CBS News New York Times poll, Trump is leading Cruz among women Republican primary voters by 14 points. But, Michelle, the news is not so good for Trump among registered women voters nationwide, where only 19% view him favorably.
Chip, in the polls, Trump hasn't always been hurt when he's been accused of making sexist attacks, but could this be different?
Well, it's hard to say. You know, that 41% he has among Republicans who are voting in the primaries among women, maybe that won't go down much because they've seen him and heard him do a lot of controversial things before, and they've stuck with him. But nationally, only 19%. I mean, you could say, well, they're going to be even more turned off by this, but maybe 19% is so rock bottom that it's just not going to go any lower.
Well, I want to put up a tweet Trump sent late Thursday, and I'm quoting now. I didn't start the fight with Lion Ted Cruz over the GQ cover pic of Melania. He did. He knew the PAC was putting it out, hence Lion Ted. Explain what Trump's saying there.
Well, basically what's going on is that Trump has clearly attacked Cruz's wife by putting up that side by side of the two women, with Cruz's wife looking very awkward, not a great moment for her, and Melania Trump looking, like a model. I mean, basically he was saying my wife's prettier than yours is, which is, I think everybody would agree is
junior high school.
Yeah, exactly, at best, I think. But now the question is, did Cruz attack Trump's wife? Trump says yes, because he says Trump knew what this super PAC was doing, and he's in control. Trump says Cruz is in control of his super PAC. Under the law, you're not supposed to be in control with the super PAC. The super PAC that supports you can go out and do what it wants, but you don't control that super PAC. It's basically unaffiliated. Yes, it supports Cruz, but it's not affiliated with him. So if they're following the law, then Cruz was not aware of, or at least had no control over what that super PAC was doing. But Trump is saying, I don't believe it. Trump is saying, I think Ted Cruz is the guy who put out that old semi-naked picture of Melania to try to embarrass Trump. Truth is, I think Trump's pretty proud of the photograph. So.
Well, but hasn't Cruz said he doesn't want a cage match with Donald Trump? I mean, but it sounds like when he says, hey, back off, buddy.
Yeah, when he says you're a sniveling coward, it sure feels like a cage match, and it feels like we're all right in the cage with them, Michelle.
I'm curious, what have the wives said anything about either of these comments slash commercials?
I have not heard anything from Melania, but as you heard in that piece, Cruz's wife Heidi said that not much of what Donald Trump says is based on reality.
Well, at least they're not throwing mud at one another. The wives are staying out of it.
Yeah, that's right. Let's hope it stays that way.
Oh, we shall see.